Hello, I'm Danielle. I feed the snakes here, and I'm going to show you how to properly thaw out mice and rats. So here we got a couple mice and rats, well, one rat, but some things that you're going to want to do is, there's a couple of different ways you can do it. You can either just let these thaw out naturally with no water. It takes a lot longer. Or you can fill it up with warm to hot water. You don't want boiling water. You don't want to cook it. So I'm just going to fill this up with some pretty decently warm water. And when you're feeding smaller mice and stuff, you're really it's not gonna take that long to thaw them out. It's only gonna take like 10-20 minutes. But when you get something like this size, it's gonna take a couple tries of warming the water back up before it thaws out. So I'm just gonna let these guys sit here for a bit and we will come back to it.
How long does it take for pinkies?
Oh gosh, pinkies like 3 minutes. Pretty much the only thing you want to double check is that every part of the mouse or rat is completely thawed out, so there's no cold bits. So you just want to kind of feel around on it. You can, if you don't really want to touch the mice too much, you can put it in a bag and then put the bag in the water so you're not touching a soaking wet mouse. And also, do not microwave it unless you want a big mess in your microwave because they will explode. But yeah, baby mice are gonna be super quick. So are baby rats. They just have a bit more to them. But when you get into the adult size ones, it's gonna be probably about 20 minutes of thawing out. Okay, so after a couple cycles of hot water, I finally have my thawed out rodents. And so I'm just going to dry them off and offer them to our snakes. So you pretty much just want to feel through their body and make sure that like none of the organs are still hard and cold. So when it's pretty much floppy, which is sad to say, you are good to go and it's just warm throughout and is consistent. Even with the rat, we are all thawed out. And I just heated this back up just so that it was warm for when I offered it to the snakes, because they prefer it to have, you know, the warm heat coming off of it, just so that they can think it's a live animal or was alive recently, and they're more likely to go after it. Okay, Chester, would you like some food? Okay, so this is Hercules, our albino Burmese. We have a bit of a strategy with him. He doesn't really go for striking as much. So we do a little routine every week to get him to eat. And I usually just let him know it's here. And I'll just leave it for him. And when I come back in like 5 minutes, he's eating.